Are you ready for it?
Good morning, my sisters. Happy April Fools. Ooh, did you get fooled today? I haven't yet, but I'm hoping I can make it through. My husband is kind of ornery sometimes, so you never know. Hey, I wanted to talk to you about a couple things outside of the newsletter. So I'm so glad that you are viewing our recording and getting some inside information. So the first thing I wanted to point out in the newsletter is I really featured the generous hearts of our chapters. Now, I know I didn't get everyone, and if I missed you, please keep sending me those minutes from your chapter secretaries or your president. Make sure that we get those so that I can upload them to our Colorado Connect community that houses all of your chapter information. So with that, then take a look at the fabulous work that our sisters are doing in Colorado. It amazes me. Every time I visit, every time I read your minutes, I just get astounded by the partnerships we are creating in our communities. Next up, I wanted to do a little brief commercial for the International Convention. Now, I know there was this fallacy for years that your chapter could only send 2 people because they were the delegates, and that's who went. They needed to be leaderships, probably your chapter president. That is not the case. Every person now who registers for the International Convention that's going to be held in Austin if you go in person, July 10th through the 13th. But there's also this neat option called the virtual option. The virtual option is a great way for your chapter, anyone from your chapter could sign up at $150 and get full access to the convention. Now, there are a couple components that aren't televised, but I'm telling you, most everything, all the big sessions are televised. All the learning sessions are going to be televised and recorded. So you're saying, well, in July, my family does this family reunion. I can't go. That's okay. That's okay. Because if you sign up for that virtual option, everything that's recorded is going to be accessible indefinitely for you. It is a great way to see what our international organization is doing, how they're engaged. I would highly recommend it. I heard nothing but kudos 2 years ago about those who chose the virtual option. And it's a great way for your chapter to be represented and to have access to all of those recordings, because those recordings are going to create great programming for your chapter the next year or two, because they're going to be up for your access indefinitely for viewing. You could take a learning session, you could do clips, you could take a general session, you could say, hey, there's someone I know on the recording, anything that meets your need. So if you can attend live, no problem. That virtual option is going to give you that option to view anything that happened during that time. And if you're viewing the recording, you can even fast forward. Well, this is boring. I'm going to fast forward. Not that it's going to be boring, because I have some breaking news. It is going to be an enhanced and enriched convention. No longer are we going to be reports at the microphone. It really is going to be filled with tons of entertaining speakers to really make this convention something special. So you are all invited to attend this convention, either way, in person or virtually, with an email from events at headquarters of Alpha Delta Kappa. So go looking for that. If by chance you cannot find it, it can be found under the events and networking, under the membership tab that you can find. If you get lost and you're like, Phyllis, I want to register for this, I want you to reach out to me and I can send you that link right away and get you registered. We already have a pretty good delegation, and I just want to see us have even more. And again, that virtual option for chapters is a must. Every chapter should take advantage of that. Find some chapter funds to do it, whatever it takes to get someone registered from your chapter. The other thing I want to point out that is tied to International Convention is I want everyone who's going to do this to get registered by May 1st, because then that makes you an official delegate. Because we have big elections coming up, we have some bylaw proposals, and all of this may sound like, I don't know any of this, Phyllis. No problem. Guess what? There's going to be 2 help sessions that I want to point out. The first one is done by International. It's going to be held on May 17th on Saturday. And on that date, on Saturday, let me see the time, 2 p.m. Central. So that would put us at 1 p.m. our time. At 1 p.m. on the 17th, they are going to host a parliamentary procedure training. Now, why is this important? If you're attending live or virtual and you're a delegate, all of the voting components are going to happen before we even get to Austin. And so it's going to go through how we do that in the virtual land, which is going to be super fun. And I know our parliamentarian, Richard, he's fabulous. He does a lot of work for us in Colorado, and I recommended him to International, and they've fallen in love with him too. So May 17th at 1, our time is that session. And again, all those delegates will get a reminder for me to attend that. The second Zoom is going to be for Colorado, just Colorado. Your leadership, your 4Ps discussed it, and we want to have a help session just for us so that we could talk in a nice, safe place. Like, I don't understand this, Phyllis. What are they asking us to vote on? People besides myself will chime in with any opinions they might have, because remember, there's no campaigning in Alpha Delta Kappa, but people can voice whatever they want to voice in this special help session. That session is going to be held on Saturday also. Saturday morning on the 31st. It's going to be held at 9 in the morning. And I will be pushing that to all delegates. Now, 2 years ago, I did this with my chapter, and they all felt it was so helpful because there's a lot of different voting things that we need to take care of. And we want to get that all laid out so it's really accessible, really easy for you. So please register to attend in person with me. We got lots of people coming. It's going to be super fun. We have a Colorado dinner, or take that virtual option for us. And with that, my sisters, I hope you have a great, great spring. It's going to be snowing this week, Colorado, and you have a great April. And I can't wait to see you next weekend at the fun day. Talk to you soon.
Are you ready for it?